Now, leaf cleanup is a seasonal ritual for many of us, but some experts say you may want to think twice before rushing out with your rake.
Western Mass News reporter Maria Wilson spoke with a local landscaper on what he's doing this fall. Maria?
Mary, Chris, environmental concerns have some people looking for alternatives for bagging the leaves this fall.
It's that time of year again. Green lawns are now covered in hues of yellow, orange, and red from the leaves that have fallen. And as landscapers and homeowners alike rush out to clean up, some experts say it may be best to keep the leaves on the ground. That's because about 8 million leaves end up in landfills, according to the National Audubon Society. And once in landfills, leaves often don't receive enough oxygen needed to decompose and will end up releasing large amounts of methane. Western Mass News spoke with John Benarakis, the owner of Chestnut Hill Farm Services. And he tells us he actually takes the leaves and turns them into soil, a solution he says benefits him and his customers.
I collect them and I bring them back to my farm and I process them. I put them in a big pile, I turn them over a couple times a year, and about 2 years, maybe 3 years, it'll actually turn into dirt, into soil, and I'll take that soil and I'll screen it, and then I'll actually be able to sell it.
Benarakis tells us many of his customers use the soil in their gardens. He says the high amounts of nitrogen from the leaves help vegetation grow quickly.
If the leaves are broke down to very small particulates, yes, it will help the growth and put nutrients back into the soil.
Benarakis says this solution benefits everyone. It brings in additional income for him, offers his customers quality soil, and also addresses the environmental concerns about the leaves filling up landfills.
Everything that I do with my business, it's pretty much used and then processed back. It's not like I just go to a landfill and dump it and then it's wasted material. I try to take as much as possible from the business and give it back.
As for the advice to keep leaves on the ground, many communities, including Springfield, want people to remember that leaves can clog up storm drains if left uncleared. So that is something to avoid. For now, reporting live in studio, Maria Wilson, Western Mass News.
Maria, thank you.